What's going on, family? It's your boy, Mr. Pipn CEO, and welcome to the new Trap House. First thing I want you to do is go to thenewtraphouse.com and have some good value there. It's a lot of free information, education that can take you to your next destination. Thenewtraphouse.com, make sure you lock in right there. Everything is absolutely free, family. All right. And secondly, I want you to go to pimpin'n'easy.com and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. We did a 5-day boot camp. It went crazy. So shout out to all my speakers and educators that showed up, my hosts, and our sponsors that helped us make it possible. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page and check out our last episode on our podcast with Calvin Frazier. Man, that guy right there got the cheat code. All right, so go here and you can get added to our community by simply just going to pimpin'n'easy.com, locking in here. And don't forget, family, make sure you lock in with the best broker in the game. All right, so let's get into it. So this week, on the 1st of January, let's see if we can get that to pop up. Got receipts. We got receipts. You see at the top right here, January 1st. All right. Said Happy New Year. Then we got right into it. So what we wanted to see was we wanted to see gold. We wanted to see gold bounce off of this zone here, off this weekly. All right. And we was looking for sales, as you can see, right around here, which was our first zone. So we end up smacking stop loss with our zone here, and I can show you guys that. Matter of fact, let me just bring it up on the chart. Okay, so what we was looking for, take it down to this 4-hour. What we were looking for, excuse my chart, we out here. We are definitely, sometimes it's a little too busy, but I can read it fine. All right, so look, we was looking at price to come off of this zone first, right here. Price hit our 20 pip stop loss, and we waited for price to break here, but not close above this previous high here. So we see we got a head and shoulders that was forming, and we wanted to get in off of this imbalance order block zone here, right? This fair value gap, some would say. So it comes up here, it takes out that liquidity here, and then it tanks. So what I was looking for on a bigger time frame that even made me come down here was this here. Let's clear it up for you so you guys can see. So I'm looking at the weekly, all right? And what I wanted to see was I wanted to see price close below here. That's what I was looking for every weekly candle, because I'm looking at this high here, right, on a bigger time frame, this high here. I'm looking for something to close above that to give me an indication that price is going to continue, right? Just like here, price was respecting that zone, right? And then once it broke above, it stayed above. It came down a little bit, but it stayed above. So I was looking for price to respect this high and close below on this weekly. So once I noticed this and I made this my zone, I went down to smaller time frames and I was checking it out. So on the daily, I was like, well, it closed above. Like it closed above on the daily, right? But you know, it closed as a bearish engulfing. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's another indication of a sell, right? So I took it down to the 4-hour, and then I seen another engulfing right here and right here. So we took the sell here. It came up short, and then we got in again at 77, right? So we got in at 77. 2077 was our next entry. And we got in and we took advantage of this opportunity. But I just want you guys to understand, not only that, You see the head and shoulders here. It plays out well, comes back to this level. And this was our green zone, okay? This was our green zone that we sent to the chat as well. See that zone? And it's respecting that zone as we speak. Now, we could potentially see something like this, which would be nice if we can get price to respect this area, come somewhere in this zone here, and then get a continuation. That's what I would love to see. All right, because we broke this level here. So now we can potentially get a retest off of that. If this 4-hour close, bullish, so it's a bullish engulf and it's currently bullish right now, right? So I'm curious to see how this daily will close here. All right, excuse my markups as usual. But yeah, I'm curious to see what price would do in this area. So price may shoot up tomorrow and then the next day maybe. But I definitely want to see this weekly close as a bearish engulfing, right? We said that in the chat as well. Look, we said as long as this weekly doesn't create a new high, we're looking for sales. Looking for the weekly to close bearish, right? We said this on the 2nd of January. It's currently the 3rd, right? What time was that on the 2nd? That was at 6 a.m. All right, so about 6 a.m. on the 2nd, that's what we was telling the family in the chat. So this is the 2nd. Let's go to the 4-hour. So this is the 2nd here. It's the 3rd. So the 2nd here, this is 7. So right here, this is 7. This is about 30 minutes before I said what I said. January the 2nd, 7 a.m. Look at that line right there. That's what we said. We was looking for sales. Come on, baby. Stop playing with us. That's amazing. Shout out to God. Right? And we see this head and shoulders forming. So that's what we was looking at when we took this trade. I just wanted to share this with y'all. If you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And don't forget to go to thenewtraphouse.com and get everything for absolutely free. Value on top of value. Make sure you go to pipneasy.com. Lock in with the best broker in the game. Join the free signals chat that I was just looking at. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel, family. Peace, love, and blessings. Let's get it.